I've seen so many people try to use AI to make a workout plan, and they get a few things wrong. And I'm going to show you in this video how to prompt. I'm going to give you the prompt and also show you how to prompt AI to get a good workout plan so you can meet your goals. Because AI can produce a good workout plan if you know how to prompt it. Tip number one is, I tell everybody this. In fact, I just had a few conversations with people. Tip number one, AI cannot read your mind. I know it sounds dumb, but what I mean by that is you can't just assume AI knows what you're thinking or it knows everything. Because yes, it does know everything, but it doesn't know your specific situation. So like if you say, make me a workout plan to bench 225. Well, AI needs to know where you go to the gym, like what equipment they have, what's your calories, what's your work schedule look like, or what's your schedule look like, how many hours a week can you train, how many days a week can you go to the gym. It needs to know all of that in order to make a better plan. So AI cannot read your mind. You have to give it that information. And if you think about it this way, if you hired a real trainer to come make a plan for you, and you talked to that trainer, he would ask you all these questions. Tip number two is make it interview you. So a lot of times people don't know the questions that someone would ask. So like if you hired a trainer, you might not necessarily know what questions they would ask. And if you don't know, that's okay. You can prompt AI to interview you. So ask me X amount of questions about this, and then don't stop asking me questions until you have a full picture of me and my schedule to make the workout plan the best. And it will interview you. It will ask you questions, then you answer the questions. And after you answer those questions, it gives you the best possible answer or plan that you could want. So at that point, it's not guessing. It's not guessing what your schedule is or what your workout or what your equipment is at the gym. It's not guessing all those things. It's actually planning accordingly. So AI, make it interview you if you don't know what questions you need to answer. And then tip number three is get an InBody test or something similar. So we have a few places here in town that'll do an InBody test. There's some health food stores, supplement stores, and an InBody test is basically something where you stand and you hold something and it measures your body, like your muscle mass, your metabolic rate, the weight of your arms, your legs, your trunk, and everything else. It'll measure all of that, and that gives you a starting point. Once you have that, you can also give that to the AI, which I do every month, and it will take that information and create the plan around that as well. So it'll have all, like your body fat percentage, it'll have all of that. And at least the one I go to, they print it out in a piece of paper. I take a picture of it and just upload that picture to whatever AI you use who's making the workout plan, and it will create around that as well with everything else. So tip number three, get an InBody test. It's going to be much more designed for you, and that's pretty much going to have all the information besides like the equipment you have access to and your schedule. That has everything on it, the InBody test. And most YMCAs have an InBody test. Crunch, I know, has some crunches have InBody tests, and then some health food supplement stores. So you just have to call around and ask. And then tip number four is tell it who to learn from. So don't just let it. So there's a lot of things it could do research from. I always tell AI to do research before giving me any answers if I'm doing something like a workout plan. And there is so much online. Everybody has a different idea about what a workout plan should be. So tell AI who to learn from. Who do you watch? Who do you like? I have my list that I'll have in the prompt that I tell it to go research. And then it'll go research it'll watch their videos, it'll go on their websites, it'll read blogs, anything with them, it'll do, and then it'll tailor it to what they would recommend. So it's like getting a personal trainer for people who you follow and trust. And I don't like it to go just by itself and just go online and do all of its own research. There's a lot of ways of doing things, and I don't want it to just willy-nilly go get what it feels. I want it to be specifically to who I trust online. So tip number 4 is tell it who to learn from. Sometimes when people say AI, walls go up and people get apprehensive. You can use AI to make you dumb, or you can use AI to make you great. Use it as a tool. Use AI. Don't let AI take away your critical thinking skills. Use AI to make the things you don't like doing, let it do that. I want to be clear. I'm not saying skip the person to person. Like, don't go to a trainer. Don't get someone to do a workout program for you. I know things like money is really tight right now, so AI can help you bridge that gap. Nothing beats an in-person trainer helping you fix your form, or like if you're doing a bench press, how do you set up for a bench press? AI can give you tips and tricks, but I'm telling you right now, if you go to the gym and you have a session with a trainer and they fix your form in real time, you will learn so much more than reading it on a screen. I'm telling you. But here it is. Here's the prompt. I'll put it in the comments in the description, but if you DM me if you want it, or if this is on YouTube, I don't know, comment if you want it, and I don't know, I can email it to you so it's easier to copy. But use this prompt, copy this prompt. The only thing I'll say to change is if you don't like who I picked for the trainers, or like who it goes and researches, add in your own people. You can just delete that and add in your own people. So use this prompt, run it for like 6 weeks, use the plan, and then come back to the AI session that you use the prompt in and adjust. Like if it's working, if it's not working, what's going right, what's going wrong, and then keep adjusting. That's the whole thing. Just adjust as you go. For the next 6 weeks, if you follow a plan written by AI, you're not going to get any worse, because you'll be in the gym and you'll be working out. So just do it. It'll be all right. Let me know your comments, concerns, questions. I'll answer as much as I can. Hopefully this helped.